Hey, what's going on, guys? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you a SIRRUS X in the 3.0 model. This bike comes in at $850. This is going to be the model right underneath the 4.0, which I reviewed a little bit ago and talked about the future shock and the crank recall in there. So today I'm just going to be going over the specs on this bike, what I think between the two of them, and let you guys know which one's a better bang for the buck. So this is a 2021 Specialized SIRRUS X 3.0. This is in a size large, and I weighed it. It did come in at 25.14 pounds, almost 25 pounds, 14 ounces, sorry. This is with the pedals on here. It is a little bit of a heavier bike, but it is still a really good deal for the money. If you do not want to spend the extra, I think the difference is going to be $400 between the 4.0 and 3.0. And where that price difference is going to come into, it's going to be actually a lot. So I'll kind of get into everything on here. But this bike is $850. You're still getting that X urban range kind of bike. So you're still getting that one-by system. You're still getting those wide, beefy tires you can take on and off the street, go up and down sidewalks, go on and off curbs, go into some dirt, go on some gravel ridings, take it to a levee. This bike is very versatile in that matter. And also these tires are very smooth on the top part of them. So they're still very ergonomic. So if you did want to do some street riding, you won't have to worry about losing some speed because they're very smooth on the top. So, but yeah, let's get into it. This is a quick release model, whereas the 4.0 was a through axle, and same for the back as well. That is a quick release in the back, whereas the other one, the 4.0 I showed you, was the through axle as well. On here, I think I went over this in the 4.0 as well. This is a through axle. I'm sorry, not through axle. This was the one that cranks with the recall on here. So all you have to do, if you're worried if you get a Specialized SIRRUS with a recall on it, just tell them to, oh, here you go, a little white dot, which one of my viewers said. They mark it with a little white dot to let you know that it's been eradicated and made sure that the recall has been done to it. But basically it was just removing this this bolt right here, wiping off the Loctite that was on there, and then putting it back in, obviously doing the proper protocol by undoing the pinch bolts first. But if you are still unsure, just take it to your local Specialized store and they'll be able to fix you with that recall. It's very easy. You don't have to wait for anything. They can do it while you wait. They should have thread lock there and they'll be good to go. No more worrying about it. So this bike is in a matte black color, and it has this gorgeous, I'm gonna go this side with the sun, gorgeous baby blue outline, and like this onyx kind of, this is raised and that is reflective too. So it's like this pearl looking color, which looks really cool. But this is all reflective right here. So if you are riding at nighttime, you don't have any reflectors on your bikes and you don't have to worry about these pedals right here. This is reflective paint. So this Specialized logo will light up. This Specialized logo in the front will light up. The 3.0 will light up. You know, it's just gonna make it look real good. This back logo is gonna light up. So you do have some reflectivity built in on this bike. And that's what this is gonna mean whenever you see this. The whole bike is not gonna be reflective, but the paint markings on here are reflective. So it is a nice little plus, and it's gonna just catch the eyes of car drivers and make sure that you don't get hit while riding on the road. So main differences between the 3.0 and 4.0, as you can see, this one does not come with a future shock, so you do not get the suspension built into it. That is a little bit of a knock for me. I wish they would put a future shock on an $850 bike, especially since I looked down here as well. This fork is aluminum. This is not a carbon fiber fork, which is kind of a bummer. So the 4.0, you're getting a carbon fiber fork. You're getting the future shock. These are a Tektro brake, which aren't bad. They're still a mineral oil, so very similar to Shimano, but on the 4.0, you're getting Shimano brand brakes. And also, this right here is my biggest knock of it. This Micro Shift Advent. It's a 1x9 drivetrain, yes, and it is a cool looking derailleur in the back too. This is their Advent Micro Shift. But I've had some experiences with this bike. I think it's a 1142 tooth cassette. I've had some experience with this bike where you get into that bottom gearing and it slips a lot, and it's just a cheap chain, cheap cassette. It's a KMC chain on here, but it just looks bulky. It's plastic, it's heavy. I wish it would just put a Shimano on there and just call it a day. I mean, again, they're cutting out on the components, they're cutting out on the fork, they're cutting out on the future shock. I think for what it is, they should at least put either one, a future shock, or two, a carbon fork on there. Because I mean, $400. I mean, a carbon fork, call it what you want, you could probably get 100, 200 bucks out of it. A future shock, and then the Shimano, and even the brakes. I mean, you're cutting corners all over the place, and you're still charging a hefty price for this bike. Now, granted, this bike is still a very good bike for the money for what it does, but I know it's a big step up from $800 to $1,250. It's $400, which is huge. It's half the price of this bike. But if you can afford it and you can splurge the money on it, I recommend it highly. I recommend it to do it a lot because you're gonna love that Future Shock. You're gonna love that carbon fork. The carbon fork with the Future Shock is gonna make that front ride so much more supple and more compliant that, you know, if you do take on some gravel, your body will be thanking you later on down the road. This is their A1 butted aluminum, designed in California, made in Taiwan or wherever it's gonna be made in. Made in Cambodia now. So you got made in Cambodia, China, Taiwan, wherever you go. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this review, guys, on these tires. Let me know what you guys on this bike. Let me know what you guys think. These are the same Pathfinder Sport tires that come on the 4.0. So you're still getting nice tires. You're just getting cheaper brakes, cheaper gears, and not a Future Shock, and not a carbon fork. So it is a lot for $400, I get that. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. If you guys are liking this bike, if you guys think that it's a deal, if you guys don't think it's a deal. I think this paint job, preferably between the two of them, this all matte black with that baby blue outline, that onyx looking color, looks badass. It looks really, really nice. I'm very happy with it. So, oh, and also on all these diverges too, sorry, before I go, they all come with these grips, which are kind of bulbous in the center to kind of fill that void, to avoid that carpal tunnelness. So if you are, you know, if you're going on a gravel trail or whatever you're gonna do, sometimes you'll be white knuckling and squeezing super hard. That's gonna fill that void, so that way you can't cramp up, you can't get that carpal tunnel, that numbness in your hands. So this will kind of help with that a lot. Those grips are very nice. I like those grips a lot. Shut up, motorcycle. Specialized bar, specialized stem, nothing new, nothing crazy. And then in the back you get their Specialized X saddle with that branding, which is cool looking. It's the bridge saddle. Very nice saddle, prostate cutout, good looking. Again, so 2021 Specialized X 3.0 retails for $850. This is a size large. It came in at 25 pounds, 14 ounces, almost 26 pounds. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy this video, please leave a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more, subscribe for more content. I got a bunch coming up next week. I promise you guys are not going to want to miss out. We have the giveaway, Scott's, Specialized bikes, more diverges, and more fun stuff that's coming out that I can't even talk about yet, but it's going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. I got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys so much. You guys are really making this enjoyable for me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.